great. But the shocking part, just 2 for 24 against in the box and late getting his foot down. And tonight, Astros need Altuve to figure it out.
He's an average. That number has gotten Wheeler through at least 6 to somehow make him work harder. The Phillies used all this series goes, the more the Astros pitching depth becomes an advantage.
It was going to be all Astros, and then the Phillies kept on coming. He's on Fox, presented by Capital One. Monday, 28 years old out of the Dominican Republic is Framber. And the first one of those seasons was the short 2020 campaign. Last season, John, he's made 2 starts. The Astros have won them both.
We talked about the contrasting styles of pitching yesterday. We're going to want Valdez to be down in the zone, short strike, really kind of opposite styles if you're looking at home trying to figure out
for this pitching matchup, huh?
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup that Framber started, but at the top, it's just how it's looked all postseason. In center and Sosa at short. It's been the case anytime. 6 years old, he makes his World Series debut. He's got all his friends, and he is. You're talking about the low strikes being key for Framber,
who pitches off the third base side of the rubber, straight line
to the championship series with a sterling performance against the Yankees.
Fall off one side to the other. He lands, sticks.
And then they got 3 runs in the 4th. They got Schwarber starting game 2. He's ahead 2 balls and 1 strike
against Wheeler. You know that it's tough
stuff in this postseason. He got a pitch, no time. 2 pitches into the game by Segura as that ball gets by Sosa.
Part of yesterday taught him one thing. Let's get on top of the fastball quick, or first pitch quick. 2 pitch.
He swings away as well. And
what, 11 times yesterday? They did a good job getting deep in the pitcher.
Goes back onto the track. He's at the wall, and 3 straight doubles and a 2.
It didn't have the late life, and even though he didn't marks that they're going to play in both at Citizen and here, and certainly
Jack Wheeler had given up a 118.
Another 5.
He wanted to after on 1 for 4 with a double last night. Edmundo Sosa. Finally,
but you have an idea of what you think someone. Been a lot of quick runs. You don't abort your style.
The opening bell. Here's Kyle Tucker. Gave a 2-0 lead. He takes ball.
Let it eat, because he knows that Tucker likes.
Second with a 3rd consecutive double for Houston. This is popped
that swing.
You know, I was just trying to get my pitch and, like hit her.
Do you feel like that one swing gets you back to where you want to be?
Go from there and kid getting the ball like that. Kid hitting the.
They've taken a moment for us. 2 balls, 1 strike on Tucker. Yeah, Shuva and Alvarez both doubles in this first inning.
On fastballs, and so he's
on 2-1. He does, but it's high. Last night was the first night they had somebody hit 2 on this 3-1 pitch. Feelings throw gets by Bohm, but Wheeler
to get a drink. This is what you missed. And 3rd pitch of the game. Action.
How about that? How about these first 2 games? Yuli Gurriel at the plate, and he takes strike right. He's at 382 in the postseason. Calmly plays it, low throw, and Hoskins can't grab it.
Never comes in. It kind of short hop rewarded.
Well, big things early. The 3 straight double, of course, wouldn't have scored without the error charged to Sosa.
I think caught the center fielder a little flat-footed, maybe.
Well, that miss Diaz takes ball 1. That's the reason Diaz stays
on the slider pretty good. The fastball
series, he's taken 4. The Marlins, the Tigers.
Again, no one's surprised that Houston's here based on the year that.
2-2.
And there's no clubhouse, only the manager, coaches, and the players know. And
you saw the owner, John Middleton. That was behind him, but John Middleton talked him into another 2-2 and another foul. 9. Joe Girardi was fired. The question, manager. Nobody really saw this coming. Sosa's. Kyle Schwarber swings and misses. Maybe a tough matchup for Schwarber.
It doesn't matter where, he can hit it all parts of the park.
Fastballs hit the different options, and he's popping 97. Fielder fires, and another fastball insert. Bregman Hits into Skippy out at second still in turn 2. They did.
Yeah, well, you know that Bregman's not going to swing in
The postseason, he's the scariest guy.
Yeah, weapons.
Really waits on his cut down and finishes off the last. On Fox is presented by Capital One. Phillies, Joe Davis, John Smoltz, Tom Verducci, Ken Rosenthal, and it's his first time. And checks his swing for ball.
Some runs in the 4th inning and then followed.
Blows only to steady themselves. Valdez trying to say not on my watch. Another 0-2. He's the guy for you, John. He's never going to delivers. Gets in. Big breaking ball from front.
So late. And it looks so good coming out of.
So it gets Harper. Here's Castillo. Fair ball. That's a low throw. That's a pitch for out 4th. Went over to first base where he's become a good. Well, of the 20 for game 3 on Monday, tied at a game apiece. Jet into your seat here. You've missed it. Bouncing ball to short. Edmundo Sosa to get Gurriel.
Baseball, and then the bullpen did the rest. And Zach Wheeler.
Miss Diaz hacking him in. Zach. So it's really hard to know what you were getting that he dealt with. Busy guy in his 4th inning. Strong throw there. Bunts one on a line foul.
Well, Houston knows. I mean, lost a game.
Up. 2-out base hit, Chas McCormick.
What it does, you hear this all the time. It resets the top of the lineup.
Leaping Bohm has. Thank you, Siri. Harper and Hoskins, 2 guys still playing. Gene Segura to lead off the 5th for the Phillies. Bottom part is 1 hit through 4. On the inside corner, strike 1.
16 being for strikes.
And down the line. Lead off base hit.
A lot, and you see how they're playing them.
So starting against lefties, they've not seen many. On a 1-0 from Valdez, takes a strike.
An idea that he throw the curveball to get him the.
It's a unique combination, John, having that and all devilish movement to it as well. And same thing with that curveball.
3rd part of the strike zone. You see the hitter swinging over.
1-2. Put it exactly what he wanted. A double play. Even
getting the ball on the ground. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Beerling made that play look. What's called quality starts is because his pitch count.
Yeah, 201 innings this season from Valdez just pushed it.
So he led the league.
Yeah, no. Different. 2-1 on Sosa. Here's 2-1. His shot foul, and it's 2-2. Yeah, let the good times roll. Good shoot. 2-2. Popped out of his hand, and the count goes full.
Well, again, big pitch. Make the hitter put it in play.
Pitching has been the biggest story for the Astros all year. Valdez back home 3-2. Strikes out. 3-0. Jose Altuve had a double on the first. That's a ground ball away. Who had 4 hits all postseason coming in.
Zone unorthodox, and when he gets hot, he gets hot. And he was hoping that power.
One of the best bad ball hitters in the sport.
Baseball has actually led to the game plan of
4 seams in 3 years. So 0-1 pitch. Pena
system, 3 pitches in and 3 doubles. That
0-2 comes home. Pena chases as he is prone.
So Pena has been hot, as we documented in the
both times tonight. He too doubled in the first inning, and he watches one inside ball 1. That's the thing. Bound in the shift, goes to second 1. On to first, but late. Good at sign, so go 5-4-6. 2 gone in this 5th inning, and umpire Trip Gibson. Any guesses?
Yes, they want to know. Dinner conversation right now.
See you in the corner table at Elk. Said, hey, you think we can?
Houston is challenging the out call at second base.
Was his foot near the bag or touching the bag when he made?
Close to that phone to ring in the dugout. They'd say, hold on, hold on.
The runner's out. Houston will lose one of their challenges.
And here's Bregman with 2 gone and a runner at first.
It's worth to review. It changes the dynamics of this inning with
13-12.
Not asking you a question.
Bregman It goes. It is gone. Alex Bregman. Nothing. And taken off. The numbers line up almost exactly. It's a 4-pitch walk after the home.
He goes back to this pitch right here and center when it doesn't turn the corner and get to the right spot.
Against Nola and Wheeler.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
bouncing all the way across the diamond. Hoskins goes off with a 5-run lead. And they found themselves with this lead before. They led 5-0.
2 counts, are not throwing enough strikes with his fastball, but now he's throwing the
1 ball, 1 strike. He was getting rocked. So even once he got here, he looks. His 1-2 to Kyle Schwarber is in the dirt. 2. Just outside.
Oh, may not have come back like he thought.
3-2. And a leadoff walk. Phillies in 2 games against Valdez in this month. Hoskins, a walk in addition to that strikeout. Johnny, you touched on this a little bit right off at the top. But this might be a little different, just given the pitching matchups going into Philly.
Well, no doubt. They don't have anything other than pitchers.
That Hoskins. First 2 aboard for the Phillies here in the 6th.
When their ability to score and get back in the game.
Yeah, did it in front of. And he drives the first one foul.
Pitch, which he was trying to do some quick damage. Now you can go. JT's not your average catcher running to first.
Hector Neris starts to. Base runners against him. 3 walks.
As well against an aggressive right-handed hitter.
The 1-2, Realmutos.
And if he doesn't hit that pitch right there is
for the Phillies tonight. Got him with a high fastball.
Let me show you what it's like to hit against Valdez. Change lanes like that with those 2 pitches.
Chops the first and 1. And the first double play. Bryce Harper.
And I'm with Alex Bregman, a guy with some serious dad power.
And him are up stairs tonight, so hopefully he was a win.
Series and this one.
Just
Phillies, bottom part of the order for the Astros. Pop up on the left side of the infield for Sosa. And Big Papi, and Frank Thomas, and Kevin Burkhardt.
Quite a few games, and when that slider's
dips to the knees there, 1-1. Rays, but then didn't pitch again until last. Is 1-1. Back to that pitch, but it misses badly. Goal on 2-1. That's foul, and it's 2-2.
And again, same thing with a hitter.
And 2. Perfectly positioned. Give it in the corner. All players of the month. Visit ChevyCares.com to learn all.
To become your own pitching coach as fast as you can. You don't want to rely totally. But right now, it's the best slider we've seen him have that down. And the guys that have the better.
0-1 to Maldonado, and it's another good one. No balls, 2 strikes. Just 1 for 12.
Can't throw this pitch at 2. Very good.
And good work. Good ball, Mike Jones.
What?
Houston zone bringing us. That's my era, John. Framber Valdez. Quite a jump the Phillies out through 6 innings. That's a curveball that World Series last year after what was a very good regular season. And he's come back better than ever this year.
Because they're moving away from a right-hander. And then the cutter, weak hits.
Ball no.
If you've got it from the plate and into the plate, and when a pitcher can cover both of those.
Rafael Montero's getting loose. Castellanos goes up and drags.
Going to only move, a variance of very little. I think it's going to go. Oh, that's a great pitch. But it was a great pitch for him because he didn't throw me a cutter, but it wasn't years. And I would laugh at hitters going up there thinking.
3-2. Castellanos hit to the gap. All the way to the wall. Nick Castellanos comes up with a base hit.
Well, I mentioned the strength. He goes and gets it, and he gets a double.
The series. Phillies still looking for their first run. Castellanos and Bohm giving the Phillies something in these 12. A lot of ground balls, a lot of quick outs. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Bohm up. 1 gone. The third goes Castellanos. Valdez going to get a great show of appreciation from Framber Valdez, 6 1/3. He's responsible. Hour.
1-2-3 inning, only 8 pitches yesterday.
All 4 of those runs have come on solo shots. Segura on an 0-1. Golf back, tiptoeing to the track in the perfect spot. He's got us around the board. In the Crawford boxes.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's, I'm sure, what he was trying to.
Guys, with runners on base for this, that is to come off of the bench. Montero throws. Maytown takes a strike. Kenny.
He and his brother Phil could have been the first brothers to fall.
Drawn in Bregman. Ends the 7th man. Framber Valdez.
So far, keeping this Philly offense who's capable of having a big inning.
And now Connor Brogdon out of the Phillies bullpen.
He's the change of speeds in his changeup is what made
this one 4 for 37 in the postseason. The Astros hoping for the Phils. Good chance Lance McCullers does. Tuesday night. That is 3rd hit of the game. And the second one that he's gone out.
Foot down, but then look at that. Come on now. So unique and one of the most electric players for be there.
So he came back the next day. Dusty get his ring. He's managed 5.
Well, that chair's been.
Not too many guys could have come in and had the credibility to go. And then back-to-back trips to the World Series. He's out. JT Realmuto.
But a great arm. It's high, and he put the tag.
Here's a 2-2 to Pena. Not under it. And Brandon Marsh is over there to catch it for out Taco Bell today.
Oh, it's not on a particular day?
I think it's just Alvarez, 2 out. Strike 1.
Atypical.
12 Ks last night. 2-2 on Alvarez. Tonight they've gotten a hit and a walk from Alvarez. Nasty pitch there from Brogdon. A change. Astros 5, Phillies 1 here in tonight. 9-1-2 for the Phillies. Strike 1 from Rock.
Only down 4.
Stays on games. Following that same story. Stott leads off the 8th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now it's 2-2. That's when Gene Segura got hurt. Segura comes back. Fouls this one off, and this is what he's done.
After about 4 of those foul balls.
2-2 for Montero. He fouls it again. Another long one here. The 8th pitch on the 9th pitch. Stott grounds it foul again. Up. And another 2-2. Stott takes ball 3. Dozen. And ball 4. Bryson's
4, and this is what you do to get on base.
Speaking of that thunder here from Gene Segura. And some Phillies time there. This is 1. On a 1-0 pitch from Montero. Schwarber watches ball off. Yu Darvish. What a pitch right there. Fast. Kyle Schwarber has 12 home runs in his, and so is Babe Ruth. That's it. Kyle Schwarber turning towards the power. It's gone. Astros fans are saying,
Oh, Schwarber thought it was a home run.
I don't think he did.
Oh, sitting there going, this ball was hit so hard.
Ball, it is a crew chief review of the foul ball.
The harder this angle would be.
Well, the folks to the best view. 2-2. Schwarber again hits. He's got it. Oh, my goodness.
Outfield. The fans are right on that.
And Tucker uses that height. He's in a 3rd hitter here in the 8th. The 1-0. Hoskins is late. 1-1. Hoskins takes strike 2. Hoskins. Got it. Just nasty stuff from Rafty Grant has already been donated to the Jackie Robinson Foundation. First pitch from Montero. Grounds one up, shovels it off to nobody. And headed for 3rd. Well, Altuve.
The only chance he thought he.
Dusty Baker sticks with Rafael Mont. 1st and 3rd, 2 gone. Harper takes weigh-ins.
But you just sense that Philly comes up with big.
Well above 400 this postseason. Montero, Harper swings and misses. Power against Harper. Right field. Out goes Altuve. On comes Tucker, and really for both sides. This is how the inning ends. 5-1 in game 2. Alex Bregman leads off this 8th inning. Pitch for the Phillies, and the lefty's in there with strike 1.
Yeah, and he needs to get a good outing under his breaking ball. Joe, a hitter, the better chance. And I remember this park specifically from 3 sliders in a row.
Wow.
So, I mean, as you know, we talk about pitchers start times. There are opportunities that you know you're going to face that a little bit.
Strikeout to Bregman for the first out of the 8th.
As the series moves forward, these Astro hitters have seen a lot of.
One gone in the 8th. Kyle Tucker takes the ball from hand. Fun no matter what. You put them together. Coach Party and Philly. Bouncing ball to first for Haas. Tucker's out number 2. And Yuli Gurriel. And for the Phillies in the ball and a strike. 1-2 to Yuli Gurriel is there. And this game goes to the 9th inning. And it's Nick Castellanos to lead off.
And he's been there, done that. So you see what he's done on the post.
Presley deals, and Castellanos is down swinging. And
cut, spins, and all of a sudden change.
Gonna get me back here. Now, 9th inning comebacks. It's going to take a massive lead. And that happened twice. Last happened in game 5 in 2000. Breaking pitch. McCormick's not going to get there. Off the wall. Ball not in time, and a double for